Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the afternoon session of our Seed 1.0 workshop, Sustainable Ecosystems, Entrepreneurship and Design workshop. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the afternoon session of our Seed with the 1.0 workshop, Sustainable Ecosystems, Entrepreneurship and Design workshop. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the afternoon session of our Seed with the 1.0 workshop, Sustainable Ecosystems, Entrepreneurship and Design workshop. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the afternoon session of our Seed with the 1.0 workshop, Sustainable Expert Talk, Entrepreneurship and Design. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the afternoon session of our Seed with the 1.0 introduce Sustainable Expert Talk, Entrepreneurship and Design. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the afternoon session of our Seed with the 1.0 introduce Sustainable Expert Talk, Entrepreneurship and Design. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the afternoon session of our Seed with the 1.0 introduce Sustainable Expert Talk, Entrepreneurship and Design. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the afternoon session of our Seed with the 1.0 introduce Sustainable Expert Talk, Entrepreneurship and Design. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the afternoon session of our Seed with the 1.0 introduce Sustainable Expert Talk, Entrepreneurship and Design. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the afternoon session of our Seed with the 1.0 introduce Sustainable Expert Talk, and I would like our professor introduce Expert Talk, and I would like our professor introduce Expert Talk, and
When I was 9 years old, I know every river in our village. I know where to dip or low. I know where to get some fish. I'm so proud of myself that 9 years old, I can find food to feed 6 people in the family. I'm proud of myself a lot. I'm so proud of myself. But one day when I finished that 9 years primary school, that's the first day I feel very sad. The first time in my life that I experienced sadness. Because most of my friends went to study in the city. The first time in my life that my family have no money. That's the first time I experienced the word poor. Before that, we never used the word poor in my village. We use the word suffering. No money. When you suffer, that means you have some problem with thinking. To solve the problem of suffering, you come back to your thinking. But when you're poor, to solve the problem of poverty, you need to make money. How can uneducated poor farmer make money? But when you're poor, that's impossible for most of people. But the solution at that time, everybody need to go to the city. Young people have to move to the city to work, to get higher education. I feel like I want to go to the city too. But my parents cannot send me to the city. I need to ordain to be a Buddhist novice so we can get free education, free transportation. I moved to Bangkok to study and to work. Because there's one prime minister at that time said that if you're diligent, you will never be poor. I think I will not poor because I can work harder than normal people. Because my people in region work hard because we have to struggle a lot. We need to fight a lot. But I spent 7 years in Bangkok, study very hard, work a lot. But a lot of questions come up. I work more than 10 hours per day, but why I don't have enough to eat? I work a lot, but I don't have a good place to stay. Small room. At that time is my salary. The minimum wage at that time is 100 baht per day. So I pay for food 20 baht per meals. One day 60 baht already, not enough. And then need to pay for room, another 1,000 baht per month. I have no money left. The question is, when we work hard, 10 hours per day, why we don't have enough to eat? Why we don't have good place to stay? What is the meaning of if you're diligent enough, you will not be poor? How many more hours I have to work to be able to have a good life? That's the question. But nobody answered this question. I start to talk with my friend. Why humans have to work 8 hours per day? What's the reason? When I was a kid, we never work. We don't think we'll work. We just go to the river. It's a lot of fun catching fish. But we have a lot of fish to feed my family. When I went to the school, the teacher said, oh, if you hunting for some bird for the teacher, you don't need to come, you can go back home. Many people said, that teacher is not good. He did not teach the student. But for me, this is the best teacher in my life. Because when he told me to hunting for the bird, the animal in the forest, that knowledge, I still use it until now. To harvest, to foraging wild vegetable, I still use it until now. But the teacher that villager said he is a good teacher. He taught about psi, cos, tan, pi, r. I never use it. So I think when I was a kid, it's so much fun. But when I grew up, life is so sad. Work and work and work and work and work. I think about what's the meaning of life? When people were born, when a child was born, he have to be forced to go to the school from 2-3 years old, and he spent almost 20 years to finish university, or sometimes more than 20 years. After you finish university, you don't know anything. You feel scared to be in the world. You try to get a job. When you get a job, you want to have a car. You have to be in debt for 5 years to have a car. And then you want to have a house. You have to be in debt for another 30 years to have a house. Average age of Thai people at that time is 60 years old. We haven't used our life yet. We die already. So what's the point of living on this earth? This is the big question in my head all the time. And I think I don't want to study anymore. Education in the system is waste of time in my life. Because I learned to be a handicap. I feel like that at that time because I study in university, almost finished. I feel like the more I study, I feel like I know nothing. I decided to quit university the last year. And then I think we should not be hungry. We grew up in the most fertile planet in the universe. We have good soil, good water, good plant, good animal. But I have no food to eat. Even I work hard. One can of sardine, 3 people eat together. Add a lot of salt and a lot of chili pepper to make it enough for 3 people. I feel ashamed. The dog never go to university. The dog have good food to eat every day. But clever people like me have to eat instant noodle per meal. That's a shame. So I told myself that even I have no money, but I should not be hungry. I decided to quit university, quit my job, and went back home. I think about when I was a kid, 9 years old, I caught a lot of fish, the fish this big, myself. Why I cannot go back to develop the way of life, to make it fun and easy like that? But the way I try to develop my life at that time is in the dark. I don't know I will get a job or not. I don't know. I studied so much, but I don't know anything. Why I have to be like that? So I went back home. Everybody looked down on me. Oh, he's a failure. He's failure. He's read too much book. He have some mental problem. My mother don't want to talk to me because she feel ashamed that I went to Bangkok and came back home. At the beginning, I feel sad, feel lonely. I think it's okay to be sad, but I should not be hungry. I start to do gardening at the beginning. I think about, I want to have a lot of food. I start a small plot of garden and I don't use chemical because I saw everybody in the village do gardening with chemical and everybody's are in debt. Why we have to do that? So I try to start composting thing at that time. And I noticed that my village, most of people raise cows. In the morning, they open the pens of the cows. All the cows will walk to the farm, rice field by themselves. In the evening, they come back by themselves. But before they get out of the village, they poop along the road in the village. And then when they come back in the evening, they poop on the street before they go to the pen. So a lot of cow dungs on the street. I think, wow, this is gold. I start to collect cow dungs on the street. And people said, oh, so sad. He has some mental problem. He picked up the cow's dung. My mother don't want to talk to me at all. Her friend came to talk to my mother. How is your son? Is he better? So everybody teasing me, they call me doctor. Because I did not finish university. They tease me, doctor. And then, oh, doctor, you pick up cow dung today? They tease me like that every day. When I push the cart to collect cow dungs every day, they say the same thing every day. I think, wow, it's so sad. Because I do the best thing. I clean up the village. I use cow dung to make compost. Nothing bad about it. But they think I'm crazy. So that means the whole village are crazy. Only me who are normal in the village. So I feel proud of myself. Wow, I feel good. But after 3 months, my garden full of vegetable, very small, like this size of the room. I plant 50 varieties of the vegetable in this area. I don't do gardening like a normal people. Normal people, when they bought a can of kale seeds, they plant the whole thing with kale. I noticed that when you have a lot of kale, you don't want to eat kale. If you have a lot of eggs, you don't want to eat eggs. But if you have very little, you want to eat everything. That's what I observe habit of people. So I will not do garden like normal people. So I plant 50 varieties, 5 papaya, 5 eggplant, 5 chilies, everything 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. And then eat everything. After 3 months, my garden looked nice. The people who tease me every day is the first guest came to visit. I'm a friend of your dad. We are really close together. We travel together a lot, talk and talk and talk. At the end, oh, I'm go back home. I'm hungry now. I will go have lunch. Can I have some papaya? Can I have some chilies? Can I have some lemongrass? Normal people ask for food from crazy people. So it made me feel good after that. I feel like, oh, at least I can be useful for other people. And after that, I found that this area, we have more than enough food to feed 6 people in my families. My mother have to work every month to make 3,000 baht to save to buy food. Because every month, our family spend 3,000 baht to buy food. After I work for 3 months, my mother start to deposit 3,000 baht a month every month. And then we cannot finish what we eat. One chilies plant, we cannot finish it because it's spicy. You don't need a lot. But I have 5 chilies. So we have a lot of leftover to sell every day. I put everything in the cart and push into the village. And then people just come around my cart every day. Less than 5 minutes per day, I sold out everything. Because if you go to the market, there are less than 5 varieties of vegetable in the market. But in my cart, there are more than 20 varieties of vegetable. But each of varieties, less than 3 bunch. So they need to fight who come first. So sometimes they're fighting. I grab first. No, I grab first. It's very fun. So every day, I whole 300 baht back home every day. Even I work less than 1 hour per day in my garden. That make me think, why I'm so stupid working in Bangkok for 7 years, 10 hours per day. I got 100 baht per day, but not enough for feed myself. But when I went back home, I started to do small garden like this side of the room. I can feed 6 people, and my mother saved 3,000 baht a month, and then I can make income from surplus, 300 baht per day, almost every day. 3.5 years, I saved 400,000 baht from that piece of land. And we bought a piece of land in Chiang Mai we call Pan Pan now. That make me think about life is easy. That's the first time I feel like life is so easy. Why we need to walk away from home, from our heaven? We're looking for money somewhere else. We never get it. Because if you walk out of yourself, you need to compete with million people. Not everybody will success. Very small amount, like you buy lottery. Just a few people who can win. But the rest of it are poor, like me. So after that, I think I cannot go back to work in the system anymore. I found that life is very easy. Just don't think like normal people. It will be easy. And then I think about to have a house. To build a normal house, at that time, the cheapest one of normal house is 100,000 baht. Very ugly, small cement blocks with tin roof. I think I don't want to have a house like that. I built a house with a bamboo the first time. I think bamboo house is good. So I work alone for 2 months. I have a small house. But to say a house is it's a shame to feel like say a house. So we call it a hut. Have a hut. But I enjoy to live in that hut a lot because air flow easily. And then I spend 1 minute cleaning my house every day. That's very special. Because my friend who are a teacher, he borrowed from teacher co-op 1 million baht. He have to be in debt 40 years, 30 years to pay off that debt. He built 2-story house, but it's too hot. He never go up the second floor. And then at the end, he make a bamboo bed next to the mango trees. Mainly he stay at under the mango tree. So 1 million baht house he built for lizards and spider because he never go up there. To go up there, you need to clean more than 1 hour at least. So I feel, oh, I'm not a teacher, but I have a better life than teacher. I feel like I have no money, but I eat better than rich people because I have organic banana to feed my chicken. A lot of people who make more money than me, they say they cannot afford to buy organic food to eat. I feel like I'm rich, even I have no money. This is the way I feel like life is a lot of choice, a lot of fun. And then I think about to do things by myself more. Because every time when I buy shampoo, I feel ashamed. Why I'm so stupid like this? Because one bottle of shampoo is maybe 80 baht or 100 baht. But the real cost of shampoo less than 10 baht. But we pay for the cost of the bottle and advertisement. Do we save the expensive bottle of shampoo after we finish shampoo? We throw away. I feel like, why human have to think like this? Why we decide our life like this? Why we need to pay a lot of money for something that we don't need it? After that, I learned how to make shampoo. I spent only 200 baht. I have shampoo for my family for 2 years. That's easy. I did the same thing with soap, with shampoo, with detergent, with things like that. And I make sauce, make things by myself more and more. I think when we do everything like this, it looks like it's not important, but it's very important because we did not spend for what we don't need it. Like now, imagine when we buy a bottle of water, 20 baht, 15 baht. The cost of water in that bottle is less than 1 baht. But why we pay 20? We pay for the bottle. So that's why we help each other to experiment to do water filter system at the farm. Now, we don't buy drinking water anymore. And then this water filter technique is very good. I put on YouTube. Now, more than 5 million people watch it. And I answer people's question every day from all over the world, from Africa, from Latin America, from everywhere. It's so easy, so fun. So when we think like this, it's quite nice, quite relaxed. Before I left Bangkok, one thing I worry the most is if I quit my job, I have no money, no insurance. When I get sick, when I have to go to hospital, what can I do? I worry a lot at the beginning, but I come back to myself to think about why I'm so afraid of sickness. Because sickness is a normal thing in our life. Nobody can avoid it. It's one part of our life. When I afraid of sickness, doesn't mean I afraid of myself. And then everything in the world always have positive and negative. What is the positive side of sickness? I asked my friend. Everybody said, you are crazy. Sickness is always bad. I come back to myself and keep thinking, what is good thing of sickness? Finally, I discovered that sickness is so important, so good for our life. The first thing is sickness is good because it's the signal from our body to tell us that I did something wrong. Every time when I get sick, I need to stop everything. To come back to look at myself. What did I do wrong? Look at my food. Did I eat very bad food? We eat food with a lot of chemical, with a lot of hormone, not enough nutrition, or too much something, or I work too much, or sometimes I work close to chemical or radioactivity or something like that. And if I cannot find it, come back to my thinking. Maybe my thinking is wrong. Because sometimes when our thinking is wrong can cause a lot of sickness too. And it's hard to heal it because doctor don't know what is it. So sickness is good because it reminds us before it's too late. It helps us to come back to ourselves. Because our health is number one in the world, the most important thing, the first priority in our life. That's the sickness tell me is the first priority. So every time when I do something, I eat something, I need to think about it more and more. Is that good for my health or not? Before that, I don't care because I feel like I'm still young. I can eat anything. I can intoxicate myself with anything. And then when people said organic food is good, I think it's too expensive. I cannot buy it. And all women from the village sell organic rice, 50 baht per kilogram. Wow, too expensive. How can I afford to buy that? But when we buy coffee, 80 baht per cup, did we think it's expensive or not? Even coffee is not food. It's drug. Natural drugs that we use to force ourselves to work more. So I think when we see our health is the first priority, it helped me to love my body more, take care of my body more, and just try to be with my health more. That helped me to understand myself better and better. And the second thing I think is good from sickness is whenever I get sick, it's the time that I can be with myself. Normally, I don't be with myself. I, th- I think about in 1 year, how many minutes that I think that I'm breathing now. In 1 year, how many minutes that I think that I'm alive. I never think about that at all. I think about movie star, think about singer, think about politician, think about some people who I fall in love with them. I think about everything far away from me, but I never come back to myself. Never think about myself. So that's the biggest ignorance in our life when we are not with ourselves. But when I get sick, I have a stiff nose. I cannot breathe. I feel like a breathing is so important. When I can breathe normal, I feel, wow, life is so good. And when I get sick, I have a headache. I cannot go anywhere. I cannot do anything. Even take medicine is still there. That is the time I can be with myself. I cannot run away with myself. Mainly, I like to run away from myself. When I don't like darkness, I will turn on the light immediately. When I feel lonely, I will go see the movie, go see the music, go to see friends. That is the way I'm running away from myself. I never be with myself. But when I get sick, I cannot run away because headache is here. I have to lie down and observe my headache. I can see that it's so pain, so bad. It looks like I can't stand it. It's very annoying. It's very uncomfortable, as unease feeling. But I cannot be away from it. Just lie down and watching it. After watching it for a while, I start to see that the pain will go up, 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 up. It seems like I can't stand it, but I cannot go away. I have to be with it. Not very long, it going down. I feel normal. And not very long, it come back again. It's the same thing. And going down. Up and down, up and down. That is the most important moment in my life that I start to understand the habit of my feeling. When it go up again, I will tell myself, oh, it doesn't matter. Soon it's going down. This is the most important thing in my life, to observe this feeling. And then I use it with everything in my life. That's 1 year, that's one motorcycle come out. So fancy. Most of my friends have it. I want to have it. because it's fancy. And if I don't have it, I cannot go with my friend. And I cannot have anything attractive to women that I fall in love with. I feel bad. But if I want to buy it, I need to be in debt, like my friend. So I just told myself that just observe it. Don't follow it. Observe the feeling, the desire, the need, the wanting that we want motorcycle. It's go up, and tell me that you need to borrow money and buy it now. And then you can pay back later easily. But my consciousness told me that soon it will going down. Not very long it's going down. I keep watching like that for a long time. And then that motorcycle is out of date. All of my friends are in debt for many years. I'm free. So that's good thing. So this is a good thing of sickness. It helped me to be with myself. When I can be with myself long enough, I understand myself. That's very important part of my life. And then I have less worry about sickness because sickness is good thing. Whenever we love ourselves, we see that our health is the first priority, we have less sickness. And then I don't have insurance. I don't have things like a normal people because I don't need it. So I feel okay until now. So to live like this, I feel like whenever we can rely on ourselves, at least the 4 basic needs, food, shelter, daily needs, and healing or medicine or sickness healing. If we're confident about this, life will be easy. When we have less fear, less worry about these 4 basic things, that's freedom for me. So to have these 4 basic things, you don't need to spend 4 years to study, like go to university. You can do it in a few months or 1 month. You can learn easily. And then when we have the 4 basic needs, enough for us. We can travel, we can do whatever. If you want to make more money, you can do trading, you can do online marketing, you can do whatever you want with no fear. If you want to be artist, you can spend a lot of time to practice to be artist with no worry, no fear, because our base is 4 basic needs. Is we have it already. This is a real freedom for me. And then when I have this thing, I feel like life is very fun. I can own my life. Before that, my life belonged to somebody else. If I want to do something, go somewhere, I need to get permission from my boss. But now I don't need permission. If I want to get sick, I get sick. I don't need to get permission to get sick. I want to go somewhere, I just go. So when we design our life like this, we don't need to work all day long to do gardening, to do farming. If we do every day, not more than 2 hours per day, we have plenty of food to eat. If we build a house, like I built earthen house, I spend 2 hours per day. 3 months, I got a house alone. And I spent a few thousand baht at that time. And now, when we have house, have food, have daily needs, and we have some wisdom, some technique how to take care of our health, and have some way of thinking that we don't allow fear to control us, we have a lot of freedom to do whatever. So whatever we like to do that thing. That is the meaning of life for me. So when I live like this, I feel like I have a lot of freedom. Now, I don't have income like a normal people because I have everything I need. And then I spend most of my time to do seed saving now because I think seed is food, food is life. But the seed disappear from the world every day, never come back. People were forced to eat a few variety of food all our life. Soon we maybe eat the food in a bag like a dog food or cat food. So I feel I want to save seed. I want to have diversity of food to eat. So I spend most of my time in the last 20 years to work on seed saving, do a lot of training workshop, and then grow a lot of things, give seed for free to people. And yeah, that's what we are doing until now. If I live like a normal people, I cannot do something like this because so busy, no time. But now I can do a lot. I travel almost every week for 10 years, in the past 10 years, to do workshop and training about seed saving all over the country. So that's what I want to do. Even nobody pay me money, I go. And I maybe go work something to make money a little bit, and I use that money to go to do workshop with farmer, with people all over the country. That is what I want to do. So I do what I like to do. That's the meaning of life. So this is a story that I want to share today about life is easy, life is fun. Why we waste our time with sadness or worry? Just change the way of thinking. We can make it fun. Anything, there's always both sides, positive and negative. It depends on which side do we want to choose it. That's fun. So, love more. Laughing is the most important thing. Enjoy, live together, a lot of party, have fun, joking, teasing. That's life. Not just stressed and depressed. It's not fun. So I think we have choice. Choice is beautiful. That's what I want to talk today. Me will.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Very good. Very inspiring talk. But students, don't stop your studies right away, okay? Just stay on a bit. Okay, any questions?
Any question? Is that crazy to think like this? To live like this?
Yeah.
No question, but just to words. On life.
Thank you.
Okay. Any comments? So welcome. So when you started your, you stopped your job and you started to farming and things like this, all this. Of course, so you got some success, but during this period, what was your biggest drawback, or what, maybe you started something or that failed, or what was it all smooth?
It's not smooth. It's a lot of fail.
Yes.
But I think different from normal people. People, mostly, they just focus on success. But my life, I did not focus on success or fail. I focus on what did I learn from it.
Yes, bro, you're right.
It's very fun when you focus on what did you learn. Even you fail, but you learn a lot from it. I think that's worth it.
But that's we do as entrepreneur.
Yeah.
We try to learn from
That's
failure.
fun to think
Fail
like
fast and learn and start again.
Yeah. But sometimes you success, you did very good thing, but you did not learn from it much. I feel like we waste our time. understanding more important than anything in the world for me. So I just focus on understanding. That's the most important thing.
Any questions? Yes.
In the morning also we had this discussion, Picho, that whatever you have initiated and in fact now spread across through all your all your followers. But I think the time has come that we need to bring it to the mainstream so that I think it can have a better, much wider acceptance, and we can grow it, as we grow together. So, what are your thoughts on bringing it to the mainstream?
Brought to the mainstream.
Yeah.
I think the most important thing is out of the box. Thinking, think out of the box is very important thing. Like for right now, we were trained to follow the instruction, to follow the recipe. Whatever you buy, they will have the instruction for you to follow. But many times, you can do it different from that. And then most of the things that we have in the market right now, they have instruction just to control us. If we think in different way, we can use it so many ways. There's a lot of choice in our life. I feel like life is no limited. Just play with it. Don't be serious. Don't be too serious with anything. There's no recipe. Anything natural, there's no recipe. Especially our life. Our life is natural thing. So it's not the product from the factory that you can make the recipe. You can have you cannot standardize it. But it's something you need to create. You need to sculpture it, to build it in the way that you want it. I think this part we can apply to anything in the world now.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yes. So you said that when you get sick, you think of what could have made you sick, and you try to think about it and modify maybe your lifestyle, etc. Do you think that the education system is giving the right tools to the young generation to be able to do that, and especially with mental health, because it's a big trouble now?
I think the education system were controlled by business. Mainly they want to monopolize the system. So it's not give freedom to us. Don't give enough choice for human. For example, the company who sell some kind of medicine, they want to expand their market as much as they can. Some company, they try to make normal people to be sickness, to be patient, so they can sell more. So they use the power to make the law regulation to block alternative way of healing. So people have less choice more and more now. I feel like education system need to open the eyes of people more, that we have so many choice for healing. Like now, I feel like a medication system in the world, it go to the dead end. So expensive for everything. But the number of people who get sick and die are not decreased compared to the past. Why we don't open more choice for other people who need choice? Like now I can see, like in Thailand, we can see we have more alternative healing growing up quite fast because people have not enough money to pay for conventional medicine. So they're looking for more choice. I think education system need to lead people to more choice than this.
Yeah.
So my question be us as students,
How can we contribute or support to this idea?
Whatever you learn, just bring into practice. That will contribute to the whole thing. Because education system now we focus on memorizing it, not focus on understanding. This is the whole education system that we have now. From my experience from the primary school until university, we were taught to memorize the information. Even now, the world come to the era that we have computer to memorize everything for us already. We still try to memorize more and more and more. Because all education system that we have now in Thailand, we focus on reading and listening. Reading and listening cannot make people understand. Because understanding comes from experiencing, touching, facing it. For example, if I say that this juice is sweet, everybody maybe think different kind of sweetness. Some people maybe sweet like a honey, like a molasses, like a orange juice, like sugar cane, like a whatever. People can think about many things, not the same. But when I give this to everybody to taste, you will feel like, oh, it's sweet like this, not like a honey, not like a orange juice, not like sugar cane. It's just sweet like this. This is understanding. So education right now, we did not focus on understanding. We focus on memorizing. But memorizing, when you don't use it, you forget it. And when we use it, you don't know how to use it because you never use it. That's the problem of memorizing. So understanding, you know it immediately. Like for me, I did not study about geographic, about the soil, about a thing like that. But I grew up with soil. I work a lot with soil. When I see the soil, I know that this soil is good to grow tomato. This soil is not good to grow trees. This soil is good to make house. I don't need to send to the labs. I know because experiencing. But if I study alone, I never do anything with soil. I don't know what to start. I need to send to the lab to test first. So this is the difference. So I feel like now education is good, education, but the problem is we don't try to learn to understand. We try to learn to memorize it.
Okay, any more question? I think one more we can do. Yeah.
Throughout your story, I saw that when you encounter difficulty, you can come up with very creative solutions. You can think in a way that very different from the mainstream thinking. So I'm curious about what's your life experience that contributed to that way of thinking, and right now, what are you continue doing to develop that?
My experience is I have no chance to go to normal education. I did not learn in the normal way that people learn. I learned in the system only in the primary school. After that, I ordained to be a novice. I learned in the temple. In the temple, there's no teacher. We do everything by ourselves. And after that, I went to university. It's open university. You don't need to go learn in the university. You just read books. So that gave me a lot of chance to experiment, to try things more and more and more and more. The more I try, I feel like I gain more understanding. I have a lot of fun, exciting all the time to learn. So I think this is what make me think different from many people, how to solve the problem, how to do things. I can think different way because I have less worry, less fear that I will make a mistake or I will not follow the instruction or the theory or something like that.
Okay, big.
Thank you, Pijo, for your wonderful session. I think all of us are inspired by what you taught about like living life simply. I just have a basic question like what does a typical day in the life of John Jandai look like? Like how do you manage your time giving seminars, giving talks, and then living simply, traveling around? Just wanted to know.
What is the difficult day?
No.
A typical day?
Typical day or
Typical day, yeah.
typical day. Normally, I love to be at home. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I like to do things in the morning at home. I like to do gardening when it's no sunlight yet. I grow rice. I have fish pond. I take care of my fruit tree, my garden. I have everything that I need. So when it's hot, I will be in the shade, feed the fish with banana, take a nap, jump into the water in the pond, and then sometimes I will have a lot of guests actually. Many people will come to visit, and then I cook, I feed some people when they come sometime. So that's normal life. And then in the night time, I slept at about 9, at most 9 or 10, mostly. I enjoy working in the early morning and evening when there's not too hot. In the hot day, take a nap. That's the main thing. But when I travel, I cannot do that. I just go with the flow, whatever happens. So we did a lot of workshop and training. So it's quite easy for me because we have a team. After my session, I can go take a nap somewhere. I can do anything. So it's quite relaxed. That's my life mostly. So I did not have a normal job like a people. Mhm.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, thanks to
Thank
speaker
you.
again.
Thank you.
Mr. John Dai, founder of Pun Pun. So not yet. You have to come back. So we have a little present for you. Our green bag, our green AIT bag, the color of your garden, the color of photosynthesis, the color that make our existence possible. But inside we have something more. That's another color. I think you can relate to this color. That's orange, the color of ideas. Wow. So that's our umbrella. That also makes walking in the rain on the street very safe. Yeah, it's very visible. Yeah. And our mug. Yeah, please remember us when you have your tea. Yeah. Okay, so that's for you, and we have one more thing. So that's you. That's this was the so this is a flyer that was sent to all of our students. So they saw this and now some of them came with us from you. Yeah. And, okay, you want to make one more picture with everybody? If we can walk over there. And so if
Sitting, everyone keep on sitting, just at the back.
sit in the last pose, can you
Please stand up. And this side, can you please compress to this side? Yeah, just keep sitting and then please